There's a process for painting. Sometimes that process involves the initial conception, then the sketching of the idea, then the transferring of that sketch onto a canvas or some other kind of a substrate. And then there's the physical process of the painting itself. There's also this kind of subjective emotional process. And this can come out through a singular individual painting or through a series of paintings. Sometimes the way that the artist reconciles these memories or emotions is very clear. However, sometimes that reconciliation can be schizophrenic. Hello, I'm Sean Adair, and welcome to another virtual exhibition of art here at the Center for Art and Education in beautiful downtown Van Buren, Arkansas. We have another excellent exhibition, and this exhibition is painting. It's paintings from a wonderful artist out of Northwest Arkansas. His paintings are very large in scale. They are expansive in their application of paint and texture. They're very dynamic. Let me introduce you to him right now.
I am Jody Thompson. I'm originally from Sulphur, Louisiana. It's where all my family is. It's where I learned how to paint. I started when I was probably about 11 or 12. I watched the movie Xanadu. Olivia Newton-John and Gene Kelly. Oh my God, roller disco meets big band. And in there, this cat, Sonny Malone, is a painter, falls in love with one of the muses. So I started getting interested in painting through that movie. Then I started watching Bob Ross on Saturdays. I started taking painting classes from a woman in Sulphur. Her name was Jane Ludwig Johnson. Living in New York, painting, I eventually decided that I wanted a new experience with painting. So I kept trying to paint differently, and it kept looking like the same old stuff that I was painting. Do it really well, and people really enjoyed it. It's just that as an artist, I wanted to challenge myself. My purpose of going back to grad school so long after undergrad was because I don't know what I don't know, and Arkansas is an amazing program, so I came here. So they made me experiment. They didn't want to see anything that like what I had been working on before, so I had to figure out different materials to make color with. I had to invent things to make marks with. So it really kind of started me down on this road where the material drove the final result of what the painting was. This combination of realism and abstraction, because I want the viewer to bring their own narrative to it. I don't really want to be heavy-handed in saying this is what you have to be thinking about. What drives me when I'm making the work has to do with memory. It has to do with identity. It has to do with perception. You know, a lot of these works use different materials that shift color based on where the viewer is standing. The abstract pieces have to do with this conversation between open space and linear movement. I think a lot about just instances from my childhood about, you know, climbing through monkey bars and what does that mean and how one navigates space. I would hope that a viewer coming into this space and looking at my work would leave here with more questions than they had when they entered the building. I love the idea that somebody could walk in and think they know that a painting, specifically an abstract painting, is just paint and not about anything. But you know, I would hope that when they leave here that sort of childhood way of wondering about things and wondering how things work and how things are built, I would hope that they leave here joyfully with that in their heart. Yeah.
Well, that's our exhibition. I hope you enjoyed Jody's work as much as I did. He's a dynamic and exciting artist. His body of work is just very engaging. I hope you have the opportunity to come down and see it physically. It's quite impressive. Thank you once again for taking the time to tour our virtual exhibition. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe to our YouTube channel, check us out on Facebook. We've got a lot of exciting things going on. Until next time, thank you and goodbye.